In a move no one saw coming, King Charles III has just publicly confronted Elon Musk. This isn't a rumor. This isn't a source. This happened minutes ago, live, in front of the entire world's press at the Global Investment Summit in London. At exactly 1 p.m. local time, this Friday, November 7th, 2025, what was supposed to be a routine photo op became a declaration of war. The internet is already on fire. Buckingham Palace is in emergency lockdown. Downing Street is silent, and the next 48 hours will rewrite the relationship between global power, ancient tradition, and new technology, forever. To understand this explosion, you have to rewind 12 hours. At 1 a.m. London time, while the city slept, Elon Musk, reportedly from his private jet, posted a simple 9-word message on X. We have the post. Quote, "These green energy summits are a climate alarmist joke, wasting everyone's time." The post instantly went viral. The king's private secretary was reportedly apoplectic. Why? Because King Charles is the face of this summit. It's his flagship post-coronation initiative. For months, the king has pushed for polite, constructive dialogue on sustainability. Musk's tweet wasn't just a disagreement, it was a digital slap in the face. It was a calculated act of sabotage. This was never just about policy. This was personal. This is the king, the former Prince of Wales, who has dedicated 50 years of his life to this one single cause. And Elon Musk, the man building rockets to Mars, just logged on and called his entire life's work a joke. The palace press team went into overdrive. The official line all morning was, "No comment." His Majesty is focused on the summit's goals. We do not respond to every social media post. They were trying to build a firewall. They were trying to manage the optics, but you could feel the ice cracking beneath the surface. The stage was set for a collision. The press corps expected the usual royal theater. A polite nod, a strained handshake, maybe a cold shoulder from the king as he passed Musk in the lineup. They expected drama. But polite drama. They expected tension, but controlled tension. What they got was an execution. Text on screen. What followed flipped everything upside down. PM, Guildhall, London. The cameras are flashing. The noise is deafening. Reporters are shouting, "Mr. Musk, a question. Your Majesty, how do you respond to the tweet?" This is the moment. The king is supposed to walk past the line of tech leaders and politicians, shake their hands, and move to the podium for his opening remarks. The ultimate symbol of soft power. He starts down the line. He shakes hands with the CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai. A firm, polite grip. He nods to the Prime Minister. Standard procedure. And then he reaches Elon Musk. This is the handshake. The one photo everyone came to get. The reconciliation. The no hard feelings shot that would lead every newscast. 2 p.m. The moment of contact. And the king does not take his hand. He doesn't take it. He ignores it. The room doesn't just go quiet. It feels like the oxygen has been sucked out of it. 1,000 camera shutters capture the single greatest breach of royal protocol in modern history. The king snubs Elon Musk, and then he speaks. In a voice so clear, so cold, the microphones pick up every single syllable. We have the audio King Charles audio. "Mr. Musk, your words have consequences. This is not a game. It was a dagger." The room froze. Musk's smile didn't just fade, it evaporated. He looks for the first time in his public life genuinely, utterly shocked. He pulls his hand back. 3 p.m. Chaos. Sheer, unadulterated chaos. Reporters are screaming, pushing forward. "Your Majesty!" Elon, a comment. Musk, visibly flustered, tries to recover. You see him try to form a response. Elon Musk, audio faint. I believe in free speech, sir. It was the wrong thing to say." The king, who was already turning to leave, stops. He turns back. And this is the moment the internet is replaying over and over and over. King Charles, audio louder. "And I, sir, believe in the future of this planet. You are poisoning the well. You are polluting the dialogue. And you are not welcome here." He gestures with his hand, not to the podium, but to the exit where 5 p.m. royal security is moving. They aren't touching Musk, but they are forming a path. The summit organizers look pale. Musk is being motioned off the stage. He was just uninvited publicly by the King of England in front of the entire world. This is the power move of the century. The crown just struck back. Not with a polite press release, but with a public execution. 6 p.m. The live feed from the summit cuts to a technical difficulties screen. But it was too late. The clip, filmed on a dozen phones, was already everywhere. King vs. Musk is the #1 trend on Earth. The palace was silent. The government was silent. The world held its breath, waiting for the billionaire's response. But what no one expected was how fast he would strike back. 15 p.m., just 10 minutes later. From a black windowed car speeding away from the summit, Elon Musk posted again on X. It wasn't a long tirade. It wasn't an apology. It was a picture. The new post fills the screen. It's a screenshot of the king's quote, "You are not welcome here." Underneath it, Musk has added one single word. Text on screen. Fascinating. He's not just taking the hit. He's mocking it. He's turning the king's righteous fury into content. He's treating the British monarchy like a meme. Went out to 30 p.m. The Prime Minister is cornered by reporters in a hallway. He looks stressed. Quote, "This is a private matter between individuals. The summit must go on. Nobody is buying it. This is a constitutional crisis meeting a tech crisis. The old power just challenged the new power. And the new power is laughing." PM Buckingham Palace issues an official statement. And it's not what anyone thought it would be. It's not an apology. It's not a clarification. It's a double down. Quote, "His Majesty believes in robust debate. He also believes in facts. The king stands by his assessment. The summit will continue. They're not backing down. They are using it, and that's when everyone realized this wasn't a mistake. The king didn't lose his temper. This was planned. This was an ambush. The king just set a trap. And Elon Musk, the smartest man in the room, walked right into it. The silence didn't last long. 4 p.m. The fallout is immediate. And it's financial. Tesla stock has plunged over 5%, erasing billions in value. Why? Because the market hates instability, and the King of England just declared one of the world's most powerful CEOs uninvestable. But the real story is the internet. The world is splitting in two, right down the middle. On one side, Team Charles. The old world and governments, traditional media, environmental groups, and frankly, anyone over 40 is praising the king. Finally, one headline reads, "A defining moment of moral clarity. The king's finest hour. He's being portrayed as a lion. The strong leader we've been waiting for." Memes are flooding the internet of the king in a superhero cape, dropping the mic on Musk. He is, for the first time in his reign, a global hero. But on the other side is the dark forest of the web. 4chan, Reddit, the X reply guys. And to them, the king is now the ultimate villain. The ultimate Karen. He's the establishment trying to silence the innovator. He's the unelected tyrant shutting down free speech. Musk just framed himself as a martyr for ideas, and the king just handed him the cross. Celebrity influencers are weighing in. Joe Rogan. "So you just can't ask questions now?" Wow. Wow. Other, more controversial figures are calling the king a puppet. The divide is total. This is no longer about climate. It's about freedom. It's about who gets to speak, who has the real power, and who gets to cancel whom. RPM. A leak. A devastating leak. A source inside the palace, speaking to a well-known royal reporter, has revealed why the king truly snapped. And it wasn't just the tweet, and that is when everything changed. The leak claims Elon Musk was also in London for another secret meeting. A meeting with a high-level UK politician, bypassing the palace, bypassing the summit, and even bypassing Downing Street. The topic? Not climate. Not cars, AI. He was here to lobby for total deregulation of his new AI, and to buy up critical national data infrastructure. The tweet, the source claims, was just the cover. The real fight is about artificial intelligence. It's about control of the UK's digital backbone. The king didn't just see an insult to his climate policy. He saw a hostile takeover. He saw a direct threat to his entire kingdom. RPM, Elon Musk tweets again. "That leak is 100% false. Pathetic. They're afraid of what we're building. And they should be. Who do you believe? The leaker or the billionaire?" The crown is on fire. The next 48 hours are no longer a prediction. They are a threat. 10 p.m. The night is dark. The internet is still burning. The battle lines are drawn. Team King versus Team Musk, but we missed something. In the chaos, in the shouting, in the shock, we all missed the real story. Go back to the tape. Rewind to 1:03 p.m. This is the key. The king says, "You are poisoning the well, sir. You are polluting the dialogue." Now, watch his eyes. He's not looking at Elon Musk. He's looking past him. He's looking 2 people down. He's looking at his own prime minister. My God. The double twist. This wasn't a confrontation. This was a message. The king didn't care about the climate tweet. He knew. He knew about the secret AI meeting. He knew his own prime minister was cutting a deal behind his back, a deal that would sell off national data security to a foreign billionaire. He couldn't confront his own PM in public. That would be a constitutional crisis. But he could confront the man the PM was meeting with. Elon Musk was just the proxy. He was the tool. The king used the world's biggest disruptor to disrupt his own government. The leak wasn't a leak. It was a warning shot fired by the king himself. This changes everything. The king wasn't outraged. He was strategic. He wasn't emotional. He was brilliant. He just checkmated his own prime minister on a global stage and used Elon Musk as the pawn to do it. 1 p.m., November 9th, 2025. Exactly 48 hours later, a black government car has just left 10 Downing Street, not Buckingham Palace. Downing Street, the prime minister, has just tendered his resignation. The king's gambit worked. He beat the politician. He beat the tech titan. He re-established the power of the crown in a single, brutal, masterful move. But here's the mystery. The final twist. It's a single photograph. It's him, at Windsor Castle. He's sitting in a drawing room. He is holding a cup of tea. He's not with the king. He's smiling. At Prince William. The caption is 2 words. Fascinating. Phase 2. What is Phase 2? Did the king just win the battle, only to lose the war? To his own son, has William just made a deal with the very man? His father publicly humiliated? The internet is on fire all over again. We are getting reports of an emergency meeting at Sandringham. Will the palace respond to this new alliance? We are getting updates in live. Stay tuned, we will be back within the hour.